All right, what's up, guys? Today I have 3 plays to break down for you guys that I took profits on. First off, we have MOMO. I don't know how to say it, but MOMO. This is a super simple play. I actually didn't even draw a support level or anything here like I usually do. That's like my requirement. I always draw a support level, but I didn't do that here. This was honestly a channel play. I mean, it was a descending channel. You can see where I drew that resistance trend line. Spot on. I mean, it hit every single time. Even when I played it, it hit right here. I'm sure it's going to bounce and reverse right here. And then same thing, this trend line, it's back here somewhere. It's on the 5-hour chart, or the 5-year chart. But this channel play, I mean, look at the support run. I can't talk today. Look at the support trend line here. It's perfect, right? Hit every single time. So let's zoom in so we can see what I'm looking at. This level right here, this was the resistance level I drew. It really isn't a good one, honestly. Like, you know, let's see if I can go to the 5-year chart. Yeah, you can kind of see what I did here. I mean, this was where it bounced once, maybe twice, right? It bounced once, so yeah, it bounced once. It was horrible. That's really not a good resistance level at all, but I kind of drew it just in case I needed to take profits. It's better than nothing, you know what I mean? It's better than nothing, but regardless, hopped in right here, this kind of gap up. I wanted to get in at the bottom, but it broke through, which it always does. So a little bit rocky there, then kind of randomly gapped up when I entered, which is perfect. And I wrote it up to the top resistance trend line here for about 16% total, but I ended up selling right, I think it was right here, for about 14%. Just took profits just a few percent early, just better safe than sorry. So overall, super simple trade. Took 6 days, made 14% off of that one. Really happy with that. You could, I mean, I guess you could short it right now. I never short. I usually wait for them to come back down, but I'll definitely be watching MOMO, however you say it, MOMO, to get into hopefully in the next week or two again when it hits this channel here. I mean, maybe we'll have a breakout. You can kind of see where it's like descending but forming like a breakout pattern almost. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hoping to play this one again soon. All right, next we have TIMB, TIMB. I don't know. But super simple. We have a support right here. You can tell. Bounced once, twice, 3 times, and then got some areas where it came close to. Had another support level here as kind of a fallback, where in the past it's hit on the 5-year and 1-year chart. Regardless, came right down. It dipped a little bit under. It actually kind of came near my other support level. So I waited for it to come back up, and then once it was in my loading zone right here, about 1066, 1070, I think I entered, and then rode it up to the resistance level, where I sold out at about 1120 or 1110 maybe for 5%. Once again, super simple. This was nothing crazy, of course. 5% is nothing crazy, but you know, 5% consistently, that's huge. The resistance trend line is pretty obvious too. A lot of consolidation at this level. Of course, all the times it broke through, as you can see, just broke through. But there's a lot of consolidation also, like here, here, and here. So I thought this was a good area to take profits on. Which, I mean, it's still running up right now, so it still could go higher possibly, who knows, but I'm happy with where I took profits on. And then we have WETF, WETF, similar to the first one, MOMO. This is just a channel play here, nothing special. Wasn't the most obvious channel, but there were a few hits, as you can tell. We got one here, and then luckily here. Of course, you probably could have drawn this bottom trend line as a channel, maybe right there. That would have been the safe bet, because then you have it bouncing here and here. So yeah, I'm actually gonna leave that for when I play it next. It's a little steep though, I think. What is that, about 6%? Oh, 3%, it's not too steep. Pretty good there. And then we have our resistance trend line here. This one was super obvious. However, I did draw support and resistance. I mean, the support's obvious, like boom, immediate wick there, boom, immediate candle right there, perfect. The resistance, pretty obvious. We got some consolidation here. And then if I were to hop on a 5-year chart, you'd be able to see that there's a lot more consolidation at this level. So this was very simple. Bought in at support / the trend line move. Zoom in. You can see I entered right here about 530, so I entered above my loading zone just because, just the way it looked when it was live, it kind of looked like it may break down a little bit more, so I wanted to be more sure. Got in about 535 and rode up to where it started to fall for about 6% at about 575. Now, of course, it could keep going to the top of the channel for another 4 or 5%, which would be killer, but I sold out, took my profits because I was happy, so can't complain with that at all.